Hi, remember me? Hello one, hello all. Welcome to an update. And I haven't paid for any of this stuff. This is all from friends of the channel, patrons, supporters, so on and so forth. Most of them are actually surprises, and then I do have something that was sent to me by a company, which I will probably cover that separately. So we're going to catch up with what's new in the household for the let's go ahead and call it the second half of 2020. Those of you who don't know, which at this stage you're no doubt new to this channel, Friday the 13th is kind of big to me. Not both of us in the house, but it's big to me. And Shout Factory / Scream Factory released a full Friday the 13th box set with the most stuff we've seen yet. There's been numerous box sets, but Shout Factory outdid themselves, and if you were early enough, you got two really good looking posters, which I have one of them up behind me, and I got double teamed because the financial situation here is just SOS. It's not good. But a double team, Eobard, great friend of the channel, sent over two of his posters, which I'm kind of in a tight space here. I will show you what they look like on screen. Again, if you watch in the future, you'll see the one that's up and down, horizontal, vertical, whatever the fuck. That Friday the 13th poster is right there on that wall for the time being, where the Dark Knight poster used to be. So says quite a bit, me putting a Friday the 13th poster in front of a Dark Knight poster. And of course, there's the second half. And again, these were two separate people that sent these out. It is the actual Friday the 13th box set. See, I don't know, the focal length is really tight here, because if you could see the space that I'm shooting myself in, I'm like trapping myself in a corner. So if it's slightly out of focus, that's because me. If I'm slightly out of focus, that's definitely because of me. If this were the only thing that I received this year, it would be a huge deal, but it wasn't. I'm trying to see if I can go in order. So somebody, again, patrons more often than anybody else use the Amazon link, which is on my Patreon page, to send me stuff. I just have this list of stuff on Amazon, and it's everything. It's not just movies. It's like, you know, gloves for the washing machine, a chair, a lamp. It's just this master list of Amazon shit, and people ask me what's on it, and I just give them the link to that. And sometimes people send stuff from the list, sometimes people send something from that list and then something else, or sometimes they use that list and switch out and put something else in so that it still comes to me, which is stealthy. But this is another one of the surprises. This came, I think, in late October. I want to say late October. This is a movie that I talked about at great length on Show Business a couple of, months back. 2020 feels like it's been its own little separate decade, and at the same time it feels like it's been a week. But Arkansas, a movie I very much enjoyed, which has Liam Hemsworth, Clark Duke, who directed this, Vivica A. Fox, proving that she can do more than cool cat videos.
Where is...
John Malkovich and Vince Vaughn also have some pretty decent roles in this film. Arkansas, I don't know where this came from. Thank you. Again, I'm trying to go in order. Next would be Parasite, which that was from Stiff Kittens, who also sent me The Handmaid, which is on DVD. I do not have that in front of me. That is out in the living room. I ill-prepared for this. Thank you, Stiff Kittens. This is the Parasite Criterion, which apparently there is also a black and white version on here. I won't lie, it sounds appealing. And then this, I'll be completely frank, I don't know much about this movie at all, and some of you who do are probably cursing and gasping, but this is the complete Lady Snowblood and Lady Snowblood love song of vengeance. I probably should try not to read because these glasses are merely windows. This, again, Criterion. This came in November. Again, surprise, this was not on my list. So somebody just decided that this is something I need to see. I could probably tell you which country it's from if I'm able to read this Japanese. So it's from Japan. So my Eastern film education grows further and further. This right here, this technically you can say I didn't pay for it, but I did pay a price for it. This came from Jace. This is the Irishman Criterion. Not that it didn't cost me a penny, but it did cost me one of my Criterions that I really didn't want to part with. But grand scheme of things, before I knew I had 6 other surprise Criterions coming in the mail, I really wanted to get a hold of this. Jace and I had gone back and forth, and he made an offer to send me this if I sent him what ended up being Lost in America. So Lost in America is no longer in my collection. That was the deal. But for my money, I'll take The Irishman. My favorite Albert Brooks film is Defending Your Life Anyway. Where the fuck is that Blu-ray? More surprises. This, the Mallrats Arrow edition. This was on my list. The problem with my Amazon list, I can't see who sent it. These are all things that if you'd like to claim it, let me say thank you. There's a reason why I'm putting thank yous on screens, because somebody might come to me before this video goes up, and I'll put it up in post to let you guys know who sent this. I always thought it was weird that in England, the UK, they have this. This is where locks go to keep the, the plastic shit that they put over stuff to prevent it from being stolen. All the UK Blu-rays and stuff, they have this weird hole, even on the slipcover, and it just why? Just why? And last, from the Criterion collection, surprise, I had more Criterions this year than I did since I've been here, except the first Criterion sale in 18 when I was first here. The tail end of 19, we were pinching money, and 2020, we're not spending money. This is The Great Escape. Again, another one that was on my list. Again, another one. This came like a day after Mallrats, and I'm curious to know if this is the same person. I want to give Glenn credit, but I don't want to offend whoever did send this in case it's not Glenn. But thank you all the same, especially if your name is now on the screen. I will do something at a later date to amend my mistake. Great Escape, on Criterion. I've never seen it, so yeah, we'll try to fix that. It's not just entertainment stuff. You guys have sent food and snack stuff and other stuff. It's been so heartwarming, the things that you guys have done for us, and thank you. I just feel like those words, they're not strong enough for how we feel. Certainly I feel. Going through a lot here at the house. We're trying to not think about the scary stuff as the days get closer and closer, and you guys are doing your best to give us stuff to distract ourselves, including more unclaimed stuff. You guys know I am a Deftones fan. This is Ohms, the new vinyl from Deftones. Something that I probably would have picked up in another situation, but you guys have reached out and done that for me. Again, Deftones Ohms. Now that the rebuild has commenced, that is my first Deftones vinyl again. I had a lot of Deftones vinyl pre-first divorce, and starting from scratch, and you guys started me off. Same package. You guys know I am a Sevendust fan. This is the latest from Sevendust. I believe it's Blood and Stone. Yeah, that is the title of this new vinyl. Unopened yet. Haven't really, there's stuff that's all over the house. The living room is just kind of like ground zero when it comes to shit. And our record player is there. But I cannot express my gratitude. Those are things, those are fun things, those are collectibles that my uncle has taken care of me as far as listening to that stuff. That is sheerly collectible stuff. And shout out to those of you who pay close attention. I don't mention Sevendust that much. That's really, really sweet. I cannot express my gratitude enough. This video, just play it over and over again, and however many times you think is enough, that's how many times I suggest you watch this. There's also another pair of steelbooks that I got in the mail that a company sent out. Budblu, who saw my video, actually saw two of my videos. One from Huss with his giveaway, the Touch of Film video where this had come in, the Bittersweet Life Steelbook A. It's ginormous. There's a ton of stuff in here. I have not opened it yet, although I have seen it. I've watched it, so my uncle was very nice. Again, the plastic credit card stuff on the back, I for the life of me, maybe somebody will explain it to me why this is a thing, but it's a thing with these. And there's a book, there's a steelbook, other stuff on screen that I'm showing you. But Budblu saw my Korean, my top 10 or my first 10 Korean film video, and decided that I should have both versions, A and B. Bittersweet Life, same movie, two different collector's items, steelbooks. The covers are different. I will put on screen what is different about them. But for the most part, it's merely, if you could see it, they're merely the same. It's just collector's preference. See on the spine, they look a little bit different. I am a amateur blue tuber, but a special thank you to Budblu officially sponsoring my education in South Korean film. Thank you to Budblu, which, by the way, because of Budblu and their incredible generosity, I looked at their website, which link on page, and it got me into looking into other stuff, and I watched Assassination, which is something that they have a steelbook for that I would advise if you're a collector. Check that out. There's 2 versions of that. I've gotten halfway through that movie. I didn't get it from Budblu or anything. It is on, there's Hiya, which is a program through Amazon Prime that lets you watch a lot of Asian films for like $2, but there's a free trial for 30 days. I'm just plugging away for whatever I can, but Assassination, which Budblu does make 2 steelbooks for, that's something that I may have to give them a call about, because the movie is quite good. And if you're familiar with the movie, check out the site. There's a couple of other South Korean films that they have, these collector's items, multiple versions of movies for collectors. And if you like credit cards, they definitely have these. Look, there's credit cards. The neat thing about this Dolce Vita is that's the restaurant or club that is in the film. So neat touch there. So that's it. A lot. There was a lot of stuff that you guys sent, a lot of unclaimed things, a lot of food and beverage that if I didn't finish it, I would show it to you. Lots of candy, soda, popcorn. You guys know an awful lot. It's kind of creepy, knowing what my popper takes. But hopefully this miserable situation won't last too much longer. But I got to make a collection video out of this, and I'm not bored. For as much as we're pushing through this, we're definitely not bored. We have stuff to do, we have stuff to watch, all because of you guys. You guys have been incredible. And if you'd like to help further without even putting money forward, just a thumbs up, a subscription, share the video, all that stuff. Click the bell, because I think you have to do that now. I don't understand YouTube. I understand YouTube and I don't understand YouTube. So there's that. So until next time, won't be a collection video, but we'll see you again real soon. I have been CP. You haven't. Have a day.